everybody, welcome to One Drink, the podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we are featuring February 12th to February
21st?
21st. You want a double. Double take today.
And it amazes me each week when we do this. There is more and more crazy history that just keeps coming up each week.
And it's a lot of the times too, it's like, it's random stuff that like you don't even think about.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, the first icicle that fell off and hit somebody in the forehead, or the.
It's crazy.
It's weird. Yeah.
I love it though.
I just like it because it's essentially endless. The amount of things that we can find.
History.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go February 16th, 1857.
Oh, all right, going back.
First U.S. school of higher education for the deaf. So this the Columbia Institute of the Deaf is founded.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a huge higher learning for people that are blind and people that have hearing impairments.
Yeah.
Is huge in Rochester.
That's why I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because RIT is huge.
Yeah. They're like one of the top in the country. Yep. It's pretty cool.
And I mean, the sign language and the technology for deaf people have come a long way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet. All right, I'm gonna go a little less sweet.
Okay.
And go a little more morbid on this one. February 14th, 1929, the St. Valentines Day Massacre occurred in Chicago as 7 members of Bugs Moran gang were gunned down by 5 of Al Capone's mobsters posing as police.
Wow.
Yeah. So gang wars back then with the mob were legit and scary and crazy. And
on Valentine's Day this
happened? On Valentine's Day, yeah. Yeah, it got dubbed St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
The Day of Love.
Yep.
No.
Not that day.
No.
Not for those guys.
Those guys don't care.
Not for those guys. No, they didn't care.
I remember we did a couple mob stories here and there.
Oh, yeah.
And regardless of the situation, them dudes are just badass.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yep.
You mess up.
We should do a show on the top 10 craziest mob stories.
Or mob hits or just mob
something.
There's
a mob show.
Yeah, there's gotta be a ton of them.
We should definitely do a mob show.
All right, so we're gonna go February 17th, 1790.
Okay.
The first U.S. government loan.
Oh.
So I believe
serving up debt since 1790.
The government takes out loans now, but they're just not like this one. The U.S. government takes out its first loan in the amount of $191,608. It was paid off by June. There will never be
money back then.
True, but there will never be. Aren't our loans now like just billions and trillions?
Trillions.
I mean, it's
trillions.
And we're never gonna.
We're like $20 trillion in debt, dude. And they got it paid off in 2 months?
By June.
June, February, March, April, May, June. 4 months.
Yeah.
And $191K back then. Is probably.
Yeah. I wish I would have did your
$500 million
calculations.
Or something.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know where it went wrong to where we can't pay this shit off anymore, but
yeah. We'll never pay it back. Thanks for the loans.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, February 15th, 1933, an assassination attempt on newly elected U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt occurred in Miami, Florida. A spectator deflected the gunman's aim when he drew to go to shoot the president. However, as a result of this deflection, Chicago Mayor Anton Cermak was shot and killed instead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So the gunman was an Italian immigrant and was captured and later sentenced to death.
Wow.
Yeah.
So not only did he miss one public figure, he
killed another one.
God.
He missed the president and killed the mayor.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And it's like, how bad do you feel as that spectator?
Yeah.
Like, you just saved the president's life, but you killed the mayor of Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I would feel
heroic or whatever.
Yeah, but then, what if the gunman, missed, or he only clipped him in the shoulder.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because his aim was bad, and then
it's crazy.
That's nuts.
February 19th, 1968. The first statewide teachers strike in the U.S.
Oh, that was a big one. I remember learning about that.
Yeah.
In history class.
It's the first statewide teachers strike in the U.S. begins when more than half of Florida's public school teachers walk out protesting poor pay and inadequate funding of education.
Yep.
Now, this was back then, and I feel that it's way worse now.
Yeah, I think that teachers across the board are not paid enough.
Oh, right.
I mean, I know a lot of teachers.
Oh yeah, me too.
You get in the right district in a one that can afford to pay the teachers more,
right?
And it's not so bad. But for 90% of teachers out there, especially in public schools, it's.
And that's the crazy thing about the inadequate funding.
Mm-hmm.
They try to cut this to keep this, but never is it, let's pay the teachers more.
Right.
They go through a lot, especially nowadays.
Oh yeah, with all the
pandemic,
half learning and all the. Oh.
And now, have you seen the new math equation thing?
Oh, where you gotta it's all weird and shit.
What? So just 24 times 3, we'll say, right?
Yeah.
You just take. Well, now I don't even know what it is.
No, me neither.
I saw it and I was like,
bro, I've been thinking about that since it came out, and I'm like, I have a daughter.
What is that?
So I'm gonna have to. I'm literally not gonna be able to teach her. I'm not gonna be able to help her with her homework because I'm not gonna understand it because it's in gibberish. It looks like it's Latin.
Yeah. So when I seen that, I was in shock. I was like, just
carry the numbers.
That's it.
Over, and then do it straight down. Come on,
dude.
That's how I'm gonna teach my daughter how to do math.
Yeah. We're going back to old school.
Right. We're gonna do it the right way.
We're gonna tell your teacher
right to go fuck themselves. Because they don't get paid enough.
It's crazy. Yeah, they don't. And teachers, they do a lot. And on their off time, they're doing, correction of tests.
Oh, yeah.
This and that. Yeah. And then
coming up with curriculums and
sometimes, they use their own money for...
Oh, yeah, for little supplies and stickers and markers and all that kind of stuff.
Crazy. Yeah. Scary.
It is scary. All right, February 15th, 1820. Susan B. Anthony is born.
Yes!
Susan B. was born in Adams, Massachusetts. She was a pioneer in women's rights. She worked tirelessly for women's suffrage and the right to vote, and in 1872 was arrested after voting illegally in the presidential election. She was commemorated in 1979 with the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, thus becoming the first American woman to have her image on a U.S. coin.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's the man. She's the man. I sound like an asshole. She's talking about a lady that fought for women's rights. I'm saying she's the man. But she's the man. Right. She's also buried here in Rochester. We've talked about her a dozen times on both this show and our full-length show. But she made such an impact.
Huge.
In the world.
Huge.
As we know it today. And she fought every single one of her days for equal rights. So
she changed
history.
Oh,
yeah.
There's people that make history, but she changed history for women.
For sure.
And whenever since she's here in Rochester, which is cool, every time there's a voting thing going on in the government.
Oh, yeah.
All the women, and,
a lot of people do.
Everybody basically goes to her grave, and
they leave the stickers,
flowers, and so it's a big deal here in Rochester.
Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, for sure.
And plus with Frederick Douglass being there too, two great people, that's for sure. February 20th, 1872, the Toothpick.
Oh, what a guy.
American inventors Silas Noble and James P. Cooley receive a patent for the toothpick manufacturing machine.
Nice.
Use toothpicks?
Manufacturing, oh yeah. I prefer the little plastic ones with the floss in it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are...
I use those.
Those ones are legitimate toothpicks, like the wooden ones. I can't stand them.
You ever do
plastic? Fine. The wood, dude. It's something. It's making me cringe. the feeling I get when that wood like scrapes against my tooth, it makes like my whole face vibrate, and I can't. Oh, it irritates me.
You ever like have the wooden one and you try to flip it in your mouth? That shit got stuck, man. And I was like, and it pricked the top of my mouth. Cause then I had to like literally just snap it. Cause I got scared for a second, but I think a lot of people have done that.
That's one of the first times I ever truly thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
is when that happened to me. Because like it's stuck on your tongue, it's stuck on the fucking roof of your mouth. Yep. Your tongue, by instinct, is pushing on it, which is pushing it further into your fucking mouth. Yeah, and that's it. Just
you have to do it.
And you're like, fuck. Yeah, the worst.
Hopefully nobody's seen it.
All your friends are just like,
dude, you can't do it, and then they try it and they get it. Sucker. But
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. And the toothpick has come a far way from the little sticks to now.
Oh yeah, the little flossers, dude.
And those things, dude, I'm telling you, you could literally do a cleaning on your teeth with those plastic ones.
Yeah.
Like if you really took the time, you could just. I mean, those are good.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I hate using like floss.
I do too.
So I just use one of those things every morning.
Oh, I do too. Yep. And they work.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's so much easier than trying to.
Oh, actually, you know what I also started getting was, it's almost like a toothpick, but it has the rubber bristles on it.
Yeah.
And I stick them suckers in between my back teeth. My dentist recommended those.
Yep.
So, all in all, I guess it doesn't matter. They're all gonna fall out eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it.
Yep. I just assume just have them taken out now.
Right.
Drill some new ones up in there. Call it a day.
I see the commercials for that. Mm-hmm. They make it sound like it's such a beautiful and wonderful experience to like.
It's not.
Dude, they're fucking drilling in your gum, and they're like.
No, they drill into your jaw.
Or your jaw, or
straight into the bone.
Yeah.
And then they put a fastener in there that's basically like a screw.
Right.
And then they put the permanent implants in, and then they screw the whole thing to your face.
Right.
But then that's it. Then you're done. Then they're in, and that's it. And then they put a tooth basically over the screw, and then you're done. And then you got.
Ah, man, that would just be.
It's terrible. It takes forever. So my dad had to have that done, and he had both top and bottom.
Yeah.
All brand new.
Just get it done.
And but first they have to pull the teeth.
Oh yeah.
Which took like 4 or 5 different sessions over the course of a couple of months to start pulling them.
Right. See.
Then he had to heal from all those teeth being taken out.
Right.
Then he had to have the drilly part put in, and then he had to heal from that. Then he had to get, you know what I mean? So like it was like almost
it's a process.
It was like almost a full year.
Wow.
To get it all done and to heal right and to.
But I'm sure when it's done.
Oh yeah.
It's probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. But going through it.
Yeah. Because I go in like my back tooth was chipped. Mm-hmm. Dude, I go in and like it's not cheap to fix these teeth.
No.
And sometimes I'm just like pull the tooth because it's just gonna keep chipping.
Right.
I just fill it with shit. I'm just like pull the tooth. They're like, I don't think we should pull the tooth, And I was like, well,
pull the tooth.
Why not? I'm gonna be back 10 more times to fill this thing.
Right, and then you're gonna have to pull it because you're not gonna be able to fill it anymore. So why don't you skip the payment on your new boat and we just pull the damn tooth?
Exactly.
Not that I hate dentists, but
Yeah.
Just pull the tooth.
That's all I asked for.
Yeah, just pull the tooth.
God.
All right, February 17th, 1909. Apache chief Geronimo, who lived from 1829 to 1909, died while in captivity at Fort Still, Oklahoma. He had led a small group of warriors on raids throughout Arizona and New Mexico. He was caught once, but escaped. And after he escaped, the U.S. Army sent out 5,000 men to recapture him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Geronimo.
Yeah. Just because he was sticking up for the Apache.
That's good.
Tribe. You know what I mean? Like they're.
He's one of the most famous.
I mean, these people were dicks back then. They took over everybody's shit and killed all these Native Americans. And,
you ain't kidding.
I mean, they got a right to be pissed.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
But I mean, to have 5,000 people.
I mean, that's
for
how
one
much of a threat they thought this guy was. They
He
said
was the man.
5. Dude, he was a badass, bro. He was a badass.
All right, so February 21st, 2006.
Oh,
So
recent history.
recent with the technology more, there.
Yep.
A record bank robbery was set.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So thieves steal $92 million. How do you get away with that in this day and age? From a South London cash center. So it was in London, but it was equivalent. It was 53 million pounds.
Right.
But 92 million US. This was the largest cash robbery in British history. The thieves had kidnapped the depot's manager, his wife, and 8-year-old son. The manager and his family were taken to the depot where they were bound and locked up in the staff and stole the money. 7 men were tried and convicted. However, 32 million pounds were never found.
Oh man, that's a lot of money to go missing.
$92 million.
That's a lot of money in cash.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like this whole room.
you can't just. Well, I mean, you can fill a truck, but it had to have been
Big ass truck.
Yeah, you know the U-Hauls, not the little ones, but
the $29.99.
they had to step the game up. But I mean, that's a lot of
That's
dough.
a lot of dough.
Especially with I'm sure over in London the technology is still the same in banks. I mean, there's cameras, there's alarms, there's everything.
Yeah, to get away with that much though, man, and then 30 million never got accounted for, which I mean in US dollars that's probably $60 million.
Yeah.
Never got accounted for. It's a lot of freaking money.
Either the police got rich when they seized it,
Oh, somebody got rich.
or
Let me ask you an ethical question.
oh no.
Okay, you're a cop.
Oh yeah.
Sworn to protect, serve. Don't get paid a lot of money,
Mhm.
much like teachers.
Yes,
You know,
I agree.
$92 million comes into evidence, or you raid a house. Right? We're going through the house, raiding it. There's bags of money here. There's bags of money there.
Just everywhere.
If the opportunity presented itself for you to grab even like like 10K, you know what I mean? Just 10K without getting caught, you take it? It's 10K in a bag of what's supposed to be however many millions of dollars. They could have spent some, they could have lost some.
Right.
You don't know the exact, what was stolen, you don't know the exact amount that's left. You get an opportunity in one of those rooms standing by yourself, a bag full of money.
I mean, it's hard to resist something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would probably do it.
I would take the money.
Just because if I get caught, I get caught. That's fine. But I'm not doing something way worse what these other cops do. You know what I'm saying? So
I'd probably take the money.
yeah, I would take the money.
It's shitty. I almost feel bad that saying that I would take the money.
Yeah.
But I'd probably take the money.
But I mean, it's if you're a cop, no matter if you're the best cop or the worst cop, that thought, no matter what, it's only human.
Oh yeah, that'll run through every single person's head. Whether you do it or not, it's a different story.
Right. But in your mind, you're just like, wow, look at all this fucking free cash we're just about to let sit in some room.
Yep. For mad long.
For a long time.
Yeah.
So I remember I had gotten in trouble when I was younger. The cops took $1,000 from me, right? $1,000 cash. 8 years later, I got a letter in the mail that said, your $1,000 is downtown. So I went downtown. I thought this was a joke. I was like, are you kidding me? Went downtown. They give you a little note with a little security thing on it. Handed it to them.
Familiar with the process.
Handed it to them. They gave me my $1,000 back. I was like, holy shit. So they also confiscated a videotape.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, do you still have that videotape? And they were like, sir, have a nice day. Because on this tape there was some funny stuff. But Yeah, so they gave me my money 8 years later.
Yeah. What did they take it for?
Just
Some stuff.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
an invasion,
All right.
basically. But
Well, at least they gave it back.
they did.
Sweet.
Because at first I was like, "You took my money. That was my rent money."
Right.
You know, blah 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 blah. And they're like, right.
Right.
And so, like, even when I was going through the court process, I was telling my lawyer, I was like, they took $1,000 from me in cash. You know, nothing was ever. My lawyer sucked.
Right.
But yeah,
Sweet. Right.
it wasn't 92 million, but
It'd be cool if they put it in a little account for you.
gross interest.
Yeah.
That would have been sweet.
That's what cops should do. If they really want to like raise some more money, all the money that they confiscate, they should put it into like a mutual fund.
Mm-hmm. Give it to teachers.
And then what's left over, can fund the department or whatever.
Yeah.
Because think of all that money that gets seized.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Yeah.
money.
You know how much of it actually goes back? None.
Exactly.
No, 1,000 goes back 8 years later. Fuck.
So that's all I got
Yeah, that's it for me on our history for today.
for history.
Yeah. It's a cool week.
That was.
Yep.
That was good.
And guys, apologies for not having a full-length show this week. That one was on me. Unfortunately, my restaurant closed for good this week. So I was super busy all week tying up all those loose ends and everything. So yeah. But
Yeah.
we're back on track.
Back on track.
And we're ready to go.
And we had to start the week with history. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We have to inform the people.
We have to inform the people. It's our civic duty.
It is our
You know what I
civic
mean?
duty.
We are public servants after a fashion. Just don't leave money around. But anyways, guys, don't forget to check out all these shows every Monday. You can check out our full-length shows every Wednesday.
Yep.
And our live shows every other Saturday.
Yeah.
From the baldness of the two of us,
Ah.
because of Tom Brady. Catch you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Greetings, gladiators. This is Alex. I just wanted to say thank you for supporting One Drink Podcast. They are a couple of friends of mine that are supporting me, and they help me sell my monoprints. These are my monoprints. I make all these to be unique. They are all one of one, so when I print them, I make sure my graphics are laid down in different spots every time. And these thick hoodies all get the headpiece, so that's pretty cool, I think. Cheers to that. Also, I just wanted to let you know there is a discount code for you guys. One drink. If you punch that in as you're checking out, you get 15% off. So I will see you soon, and thanks again for the love. Peace.